Okay.
Come on.
There's this thing, which is fairly close, and then there's that other thing, which is not fairly close. Yeah. I noticed that when I was fighting the when I was fighting the wind elementals.
Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not.
Heh. What's up? You're not alone. I can still help you.
Damn it. Ember, draw your sword! I can't!
Why not?
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
I'm drinking. Let's do this how I do it. Oh, look at that. I wonder how that happened. Do some damage. I'm gonna test out my new attack. I'm curious to know how much of a difference this made. I'm happy with it. Yep, 80 something. That's the most I've done until now, and I did it in a regular fight, so that's good news.
Ember, are you?
Did you run away?
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Okay, let me check out the place. Pretty sure it was closed last time I came here. Kestrel's Beak Braid. It's weird. So I have no idea what it does. Increases down thrust damage. That's pretty cool, actually. Northreach, I guess. Why couldn't he draw a sword though? That's the weird part.
The garrison said they'd take another 100 of me pitchforks.
Those whites will think twice before attacking us again.
I didn't even know this was here. It's probably been here for a while. Oh, has he not been back?
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
That's what I'd like to know.
Thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had...
Yeah, what's going on here?
To be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but... apparently not.
What's up?
I'm sorry, Sid.
Nah, it's
I
fine.
knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought
Yeah,
was best.
the Wild Avis has nothing to do with
I have
it.
to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Cheeky. I won't go back yet.
This won't be an easy decision.
Yeah. Good news for Quentin. Have something for him to do.
Good girl. That'll do, girl.
Quentin.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
Propose.
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years.
Yes.
Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best.
Yep.
If it's the vineyard you're worried about,
They can
we'll
handle
see that
themselves.
The grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what
Oh,
are
yeah,
you?
what is the problem then?
That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
Yep. He's got
A
you there,
stirring
buddy.
argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Yeah.
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
That was weird. Yes, uncle. Uncle. That's it? What's this? What is this? Duty and... I don't know what this quest is. But I guess I had a quest there. Let's go do it. Oh, no chocobo here. I don't remember what this quest is. But I guess there's a quest there. Duty Undying? Is that what it said? But it's 2. Huh. Yeah.
Come on.
Have care.
Okay, oh, I really haven't been here.
Might this be Mickelberg?
Oh, right. Never did. Nope. Never did go in there. Why is this gonna open this time? Okay. These people okay? I think this might be the last piece of the map that I haven't explored.
The village seems safe enough, at least.
Are they praying? Or are they okay, there are still. Oh, this thing on
What is going on
well,
here?
this thing on the floor is gonna move.
Ah, did you too heed the call?
The fuck are you talking about?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
Yeah, this can't be good.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas
Oh, this can't be good. This cannot be
This
good.
village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Give themselves.
Great. Great news.
Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of
Torment.
this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes,
Okay.
he's staying
And
at
is
my
he
house,
alive?
toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They
Oh, I
seek the
don't like
same
this.
Salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
No. We don't know if this person is alive. We know that this guy said he was staying with him. Actually, the first thing that came to my mind is that he's a corpse. Uh-huh. I'm very much afraid that this person is going to be super dead. There is someone there. Mirkvar, being a collection of tales of recounted the most exalted majesty.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you,
Sure.
Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
Correct.
That's right.
Yeah, but why
You must be the
why do you
third
sound
chair.
sort of confused?
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill, much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before, praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him.
Right.
Serve him with all
Yeah,
of
but
their
that thing
beings.
opens. That fucking thing
I,
opens.
too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end.
Okay.
See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord, even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
Okay.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
Yeah, they're a death cult.
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a
Yeah.
Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
Yeah.
Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
Yeah, they're probably being
I'll go
sacrificed
find
to
out what.
something.
Stay here.
This can't be good. Can't be good. Can't possibly be good.
An ether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do.
Yeah, they came from down
Here
there,
comes as
but
well. Found her.
hey.
Ready,
I'm
brother?
down.
Ready.
And boom. La 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 la. Oh. No. I pushed them all away. It doesn't work. Oh fuck. Yeah, it works. It's fine. Is this it? I'm expecting something else. Yeah.
What now?
Of course that thing is opening. Can we disable it? Or go down? Your fire. Are you a ruby? Ruby
We meet
giant?
again.
Titus.
I've killed your kind before.
I certainly have, yeah. Uh-huh. That was too late. Okay, let's not. Uh-huh. And now this one. Yep. hit him with another one, and then yeah, and now with this. How much damage are we gonna manage to do? That's a lot. Yeah, that was an amazing amount. Yeah. Stop that. And yeah, done. Hit. Nice. Wow. That did make a difference. Yeah. What's still coming for you? Is it just that one guy?
Damn it.
Joshua? I mean, yeah. Fucking do that. Oh, don't fucking pray. So the third chair is... Was it third chair? Sacrificed himself. It's noble, though.
You die. Come on, speak to me.
He's totally gonna die. I mean, we have Joshua with us. He could help, but
They
no.
might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord.
Are they turning?
Just as I did
I think they are turning.
when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik
Yeah, but that's dumb.
order to achieve
That's
it.
really dumb.
Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this.
Now don't
My
worry about it.
findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril?
I mean, I guess. Don't really have a choice, do I?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
If these people are fucked, they're not gonna leave.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Do they turn to... Or they either turn to Kashik or they turn to stone. Ah, fuck. This is awful. They're not attacking us, but... Dude, this is a bummer. Major bummer.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Yeah. A lot of depression going around.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back.
I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult.
No, that's a death
They
cult.
prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life
Oh, I didn't pick up that was his brother.
was death by another name.
Or do they mean brother in service?
Then he perished defending liberty,
No.
a hero's end.
No. I'm sorry, but no.
For the
I
right
can't
to
agree
choose
with that.
how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition.
Why are you two here?
To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you
Okay.
still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was.
I mean, sacrificing
We,
yourself
the
for
undying,
someone
are
else is
slaves,
fine,
but willing servants.
but like a death cult? Fuck off.
And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house.
Do you keep a record?
It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Ooh. Another orichalcum. We might be able to make that sword now. Yeah, I'm leaving. Is that okay with you? Unless there's another material that I'm supposed to get from another Mark request, I believe. We'll check it out. Check it. Heyo, Uncle.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then?
Sure.
Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quentin can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
I don't know.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon.
Holy shit.
And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Oh. I regret this already.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
Fair.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
We can do this.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow.
Yeah.
The fate of the
Makes
world
sense.
lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony?
Yeah, they've all sort of,
Citizens
they're all tired of him.
Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, my quill.
Did everything turn out
my
okay?
boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine.
It's not about shining.
The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Nice. The Triunity Accord. Nice, nice, nice. So we're down here. Cool.
What do you think that thing is? And how the hell is Sid gonna deal with that?
What are you talking about? I don't know what everyone's talking about. And let's go up. There are new hunts. I knew there would. I knew there would be. Okay. Heyo.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Yeah.
It's rubbing me blind, you know.
So, can I make that sword?
What do you want?
I can't. Dark steel. I'm missing one dark steel, I guess. Still a big improvement.
Anything else?
First the skies, then the crystal.
Yeah, this wall's getting pretty full. Veil signboard, Briar's Kiss signboard, Clay Hearth signboard, Rusted Battle Helm. Oh, sorry. Triunity Accord. Scholar's Bonnet. Yeah. Wonder what I can find here. There's so many things. Okay. Two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now, but there is still a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. He'd step in front of a bloody raging behemoth if it meant protecting you, but that don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of kupo nuts. It'd do good to remember that. Absolutely. Master Clive, I'm aware there are matters of much greater importance which demand your attention, but should you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shelves that I might ask a single favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion. Yeah.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
I'm actually very curious as well. Hopefully this means Dion joining us, but I can't really expect that. Clive, it occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me from a distance. The tome made me who I am today, and yet I thought that I should never set my eyes upon it again. That those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself, but now I am whole again thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge and not the holes in your soul, for which reason I shall ever be in your debt. I am not so foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart, just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. It takes effort, persistence, and more often than not a stiff brush and bucket of lie. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace or to waste it. A wise man once said the night is always darkest before the dawn. It is a good thing then I count one who burns so bright amongst my friends. It's very cute. Oh, right. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction. Before we depart for the skies, I would speak on this more in private. Yes, of course.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Hey, are my quarters open to everyone? Yeah. I sleep here, but everyone can see. Whatever. Let's not worry about that. Do you remember what you told me that night at the Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominance sits upon yours. But are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield. Now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted? What Sid wanted? To cast aside fate and forge our own paths? Grant me this, Clive. Let me be your strength. Here, not long removed from when last you placed yourself between us and peril, I sit and pen yet another letter in which I try to find the words to somehow express the gratitude of an entire town. Still, something feels different about our latest triumph. Where in the past we leaned ever so heavily upon your good graces, this time we found strength elsewhere, in ourselves. Our hardship has shown us that which should have been apparent all along. We are not as different as we want to believe. Does a peasant love his homeland any less than a noble? Does a bearer love his family any less than another man does his own? It is this love that has united us and given us true strength. Should every thrall, Akashic, bandit, and brigand in the realm come charging our gates, we will not fret, we will not falter, we will fight, and we will win. My Lord Marcus, I write to thank you for the kind consideration you have shown for those whose names are written within the pages of the Book of Martyrs. I know that it would move them deeply to know that the first Shield of the Phoenix laments their passing. Though each and every member of our order stands ready to sacrifice their lives in service of the Phoenix, I do not doubt that those who were taken before their time go with regret for the long years of duty left undone. That they should live on in the memory of a proud son of House Rosfield such as yourself shall surely go some way to soothing their sorrows. May the Phoenix's flame burn ever in your heart. Yeah. That's yeah. I want to deliver some quests before I start taking on new ones. Heyo.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Yeah, please.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
What?
And
And a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait.
Use the one in the
children.
scales. Yeah.
When they took apart your
And
scales,
I'm
it was a tiny brass
good.
gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
Sure.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
I will.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Hey kids. I can't believe that came back.
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think
It
she'll let us
actually
help?
fucking is an airship.
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
No!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
In the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find.
Yeah, don't do that with
All the
important
pieces that
stuff
are
though.
left over, we keep under our beds.
No,
Just
no.
in case.
Why are there pieces
That's-
left over?
Good to know.
I mean, yeah.
Look,
It's good to know that the pieces still exist.
I found it. Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sid.
Brass cogwheel. There are no more unlockables, which is interesting.
Well, did they have it?
They did.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
Not really.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well...
Oh, there are
we'll
wings?
just wait and see.
There are wings. Okay. How is this a side quest?
Do it?
Holy shit. That really looks like a classic airship. Oh boy, that's gorgeous.
Here goes nothing.
This is just a prototype. What's the problem?
Titan's tits.
What's the issue?
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't.
What's the issue?
Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without.
No.
Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes.
Homes?
Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
Huh.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge.
Why?
I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie.
Okay.
But it isn't like it'll be gone.
You just
Tell
won't.
me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them.
Okay.
A really hard one. So that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
Okay. But why?
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for.
Yeah, so you still need to make
Wouldn't be
it
much
work.
Surprise if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Good. Yeah. I can't believe there are more hunts. What could it be? 2 new hunts? Fuck off. The Grim Reaper. That's an A. And it's in Cape or Sierra San Rec. The saying among Imperial soldiers of the North Reach garrison. Reach. Steer clear of the drowned tower. Okay. Drowned tower. Lest the spectre's sickle reap your roots. They speak in typically uncouth terms of the thrall that dwells within the ether flood, one whose frightful aspects. Okay, that's fine. Knight of the Splendent Heart. That's also an A. That is the Penitent's Gate, Sanbreck, and the Holy Captain Oliver Flame, Penitent's Gate on the from Royal Meadows. Royal Meadows. Of late, however, a knight in shining armor is elected to station himself beside the entrance. Okay. Accusing. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Clive. What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here. Here you are.
Okay.
One must understand one's place in
Funny.
the world. The state of the realm is ever changing. Back again? Truth is... Alas. Well, Clive.
I am.
Naturally.
Not.
I shall. Till next you need me.
Oh boy.
You should have seen him. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial.
Cool.
But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Yeah, I think so.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim.
And that was also not
And
his
is
mission.
that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears.
Okay.
A scout's nose is different.
Smart.
You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance. I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
Couldn't hurt.
Gav, you mean?
Just don't tell Gav I said so,
Yeah.
will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Don't worry about it.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Boom. Yeah. Okay. How's there a new quest? Stop giving me new quests.
There's something about it.
I haven't finished the ones I have yet.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we've returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her.
I bet she
now
joins
more than
us.
ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies.
Man's
I
Hill.
remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill.
That's cute.
It's not that far.
Gotta go talk to her.
Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Okay. What is this? Hey, Gav?
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way.
A bairn?
I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
I better start now.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
Okay.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught luckier in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway.
Okay.
Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen
Is
check
my
with their
chocobo
suppliers,
not
but
a
nothing.
silver chocobo?
I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need.
Or is it a white chocobo?
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Sure. Merchants in Martha's Rest. Sure.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor.
Oh.
This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship.
That is kind of tragic, yeah.
Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower
it's a flower,
is to be
okay.
granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try.
I guess.
Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's Roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Okay. Got a few things to do. Just checking something out. Missing 2 orchestration roles. The one. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're both really close. That's the thing I couldn't visit. But it's open now, I guess. Do I have to fight something here? Hopefully not. Was this all burned?
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Okay. That was a short visit. Weird.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has
Hello,
what Gav
merchant
needs.
number 1.
Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Too easy.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here.
Okay.
There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gated hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
Okay.
We'll see. Thank you.
Okay. Who else has stuff to say?
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes.
How do, traveller? You've
How
a look
do,
of a man who could
traveller?
do with a new whetstone? Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine?
Oof.
Maybe another time.
Oh boy,
I'm
his
looking
mother.
for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Where might I find another one? In the back streets, I imagine.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000.
Hello.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's Ride.
Rhiannon's
There's
Ride.
a silver chocobo scene there.
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
Who's the
Wouldn't be
madman?
first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills.
Rhiannon's Ride, really?
Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Let's check it out.
Since I'm already here.
Let's go.
And this isn't a silver chocobo. It's what, a white chocobo? The gray chocobo?
Time to fight. Thanks, girl.
Okay.
Tracks. Not left by bandits for a change.
Oh. I saw the tracks coming this way. Let's see if one is likely to show up.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently.
Hopefully they just dropped a
Perhaps
feather.
it still is.
Maybe we should stop chasing silver chocobos. They clearly don't want to be found.
I don't hear anything.
Oh. There's a nest. You don't have to worry about it.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, that's okay. Sure, there is a difference. I'm not doing anything. I'm leaving.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Sure. No, I thought, yeah. There had to be another place. Oh, bruh.